Everybody, Marvin here from Blacktop Banter. We're here at Ignite Conference in Clearwater, Florida. We're going to ask some Asphalt Contractors some questions.
What is one thing that has changed the game in your paving business?
I started investing way more into the employee and the customer than worrying about money. And I think that over the last 3 years has helped us. I'm not chasing money. I'm not chasing the success of it. I'm chasing building young men and old men and women to be the most successful person they can be. And to me, that's made us excel to where we're at today.
All right, Kyle, what's your favorite size paving job that you do?
The biggest one to date, which is usually the most challenging. And it always tends to work out as the last one we do for the year. So it's like the biggest challenge and the biggest reward close out the season.
Cool, thanks.
Jason, what is one thing and one piece of advice that you'd give to somebody starting at the bottom in the paving industry?
Take your time and don't get in your own way.
All right, Brandon, what's your favorite part of being in the asphalt industry?
I think for me, it's just the opportunity to use the industry that we're in to connect with people. You know, I mean, for me, I was in commercial insurance for 10 years before I got into the pavement industry, but to me, it was always about connecting with people. And so the opportunity to get to work with people like you, get to know so many sharp people like the ones that are here at this conference with us, I learned so much from it, and I learned how many other ways people are impacting people through our industry. And shining a good light, like you say, on our industry constantly is a really cool thing about being part of this.
All right, second question. What's your go-to drink?
My go-to drink, non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
Alcoholic.
Oh my gosh, man! I like bourbon, so from Texas, and so Blanton's is a good one. TX whiskey is distilled in Fort Worth. It's not super pricey. It's a good range, but it's pretty smooth.
All right, bourbon, straight up mixed, but
depends on the evening. You know what I'm saying? If we're doing a gentleman place like this, you know, let's put it on a rock, a nice big rock. You know, it's neat, you know. But if not, I'm gonna be cheap, go old school, like tailgating. I'll do some Coke Zero mix with it.
Fair enough. All right, thanks, my guy.
What brought you to Ignite Construction Summit this year?
Dude, Marvin Joels.
All right, Todd, what has your paving business changed in your community?
Something that we're really passionate about is helping single mothers. So we partnered with an organization that's a couple towns away, and we provide daycare options for them that we help fund. We help donate to like Easter baskets. We want to make sure these kids have everything else that every other kid has. So we do a lot with Easter baskets, Christmas baskets. We've done options where we'll come in and some of our staff will watch the kids so that the mothers can have a normal night out. So that's something big that we're really passionate about, is serving single mothers.
Andre, what's the best thing you've learned so far today at the expo?
It's great. It's actually just being with the people here and hearing some of the things that you experience on a day-to-day basis, you know. I think actually the introduction this morning from Andrew was awesome. Yeah. I mean, he really just kind of, it's one of the biggest things that you have in this industry is not necessarily a lack of communication, but really more information communication with the client. It's so important. Yeah. And he really explained that loop. Yep. And that's a great, it's brilliant. It's like, you know the loop. Everyone knows what the problem is, right? Right. You know what it is, but it's just hard to, like, on a date, you know, actually get out and do the work and get everything done and communicate like that. But it's a big part of the industry, and it really is. I mean, anyone can, not anyone, but mostly anyone can fix asphalt. It's not exactly, you know, but it's that communication with the client and taking care of them is really it's really a big deal.
Chris, how many drinks are you going to have tonight so that you can still make it to tomorrow's Big Champion Breakfast?
As many as I can have and stumble my way to the room.
All right. What is one thing you'd go back and change in your paving business?
Not start it. Yeah.
All right, Brad, what's the hardest part about owning an asphalt company up in the north where we live?
Keeping up with the day-to-day because our season is so condensed. Yeah. That is the hardest part.